Rani ma'am?
Yes ma'am, you can proceed now ma'am.
Okay ma'am. Good morning one and all present here. Thank you for joining with us. Tamilnadu Teacher Education University Center for Civil Services and TNPSC Coaching organized by National Webinar on Aptitude, Time and Work. May I invite Ms. Jamuna Rani, TNT Research Scholar, Chennai, to deliver the welcome address.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning to one and all present here. Welcome. The challenges look for the opportunities in every situation to learn and grow in wisdom. It is my privilege to welcome for the today national webinar on Aptitude, Time and Work. First of all, I would like to express my gratitude to our Vice Chancellor, Registrar, Controller of Examination, and all HODs and all assistant professors who are all the Mrs. R. Rajeshwari, assistant professor, Department of Mathematics, Fatima College, Madurai. I am so happy to welcome you, ma'am. Now, we have our center coordinator and also my guide, Dr.N. Ramakrishnan sir, member syndicate, professor and head, Department of Educational Technology, TNTU. Welcome you, sir. Not but not least, I would like to welcome and extend my thanks to all the participants from various colleges. Once again, welcome you all. Thank you.
Rajeshwari ma'am, you can proceed now ma'am.
Okay. Hello everyone. Hope you all are keeping good health by God's grace. Today I am going to discuss about aptitude, in particularly time and work. Time and work questions compulsory for all the competitive exams. That's why I am taking today. So first I have to introduce four types of learning. A can do a piece of work in N days. So, if A can do a piece of work in N days, then A is N. Please note it down. These are the formulas for time and work.
Rajeshwari ma'am, உங்க வாய்ஸ் பிரேக் ஆகி கேக்குது மேம். Rajeshwari ma'am.
Ma'am.
கேக்குதா?
மேம் உங்க வாய்ஸ் பிரேக் ஆகி கேக்குது. ஹலோ. எஸ் மேம், இப்போ நான் வாடுறேன்.
எனக்கு இன்னொரு டிஸ்டர்பன்ஸ்.
இல்ல நான் மியூட் பண்ணிட்டேன். இல்ல நான் மியூட் பண்ணிட்டேன் மேம். இப்போ கிளியரா இருக்கா மேம்?
உங்களுக்கு இருக்கா?
உங்களோட வாய்ஸ் ஒரு வேர்ட் தான் கேக்குது. பிரேக் ஆகி தான் மேம் கேக்குது.
பிரேக் ஆகி தான் கேக்குது.
இப்போ ஓகே. இப்போ ஓகே, கண்டினியூ மேம். யூ கேன் கண்டினியூ now.
If A can do his work in 10 days, then his work is 1 day n. Days from work, A work in 10 days. In whole
Rajeshwari ma'am, sorry for the disturbance. இப்பயும் அப்படிதான் மேம் கேக்குது.
Rani ma'am. Rani ma'am.
மேம், மேமோட லைன் இப்போ ஆஃப்லைன்ல இருக்கு. நீங்க மியூட் பண்ணிக்கோங்க, நான் உங்க வந்த உடனே கனெக்ட் பண்றேன்.
ஓகே மேம்.
Rajeshwari ma'am. எஸ் மேம்.
மேம் இப்ப கேக்குதா? நான் ஹெட்செட்டையும் ரிமூவ் பண்ணிட்டேன், நார்மலாவே பேசுறேன். இட் இஸ் ஓகே?
இப்போ கேக்குது மேம். இப்போ எஸ் மேம், இட்ஸ் கிளியர் நவ. You can proceed now, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, you can proceed now.
Okay. So today we will discuss about time and work. These are the types from days. A and B about days. A and work is 1 by n. Days means if A 1 day work is 1 by n, then A is taking n days. Suppose days is total work by 1 done in 1 day. Total work will be considered as here A can do in n days. That's why A's work is 1 by n. So this is a general procedure for time and work problems. In case of ratios given, for example, if A is thrice as a workman as B, then ratio of work done by A and B is 3:1. Ratio of time taken by A and B to finish the work is 1:3. I will repeat. Ratio of work done is 3:1. Ratio of time taken by A and B is 1:3. Next slide. Second type. So first I give the all types of problems. Then I will show the one by one examples. So second type is combined work. If A and B can finish the work in X and Y days respectively, we know that what is A is 1 day work, 1 by X. B is 1 day work, 1 by Y. So they are work together. So A plus B is 1 day work. We can add these two values. We get 1 by X plus 1 by Y. For a simplification, we get X plus Y by XY. So finally, what is the answer? Finish the working. You take the reciprocal. That is the answer. So we are working by this proportionality. Final answer, take the reciprocal. So that's why we get XY by X plus Y days. Then third type. Next slide. Next. So if A, B, C, 3 people to complete the work in individually they are completed in 5 in the days respectively, they are together. One day work is A day work is 1 by X. That way we put on 1 by X plus 1 by Y plus 1 by Z. Simplification get Y plus Z plus Z. But they complete the work in process. We get Y is Z plus X, Y is Z plus X is Z days. For example, the next is A can do work in days. A and B give work in Y days. Then B can do the work in the next one. 1 by Y minus 1 by X. Why I am saying 1 by Y? Because A plus
Rajeshwari ma'am.
She is now offline, ma'am.
Oh.
Hello.
Rajeshwari ma'am. Yes ma'am.
ma'am disconnected.
இல்ல மேம், டவர் ப்ராப்ளமா இருக்கும் மேம். ஏன்னா உங்க வாய்ஸுமே கிளியரா இல்ல மேம். ஒரு சில சென்டென்ஸ் தான் கிளியரா இருக்கு, சில வேர்ட்ஸ் ஒண்ணுமே சுத்தமா கேட்கவே இல்ல. பிரேக் ஆகி கேக்குது மேம்.
ஃபுல் சிக்னல் எனக்கு எதுவும் யூஸ் பண்ணவும் இல்ல. 2G இப்பதான் வச்சிருக்கேன்.
பட் உங்களோட வாய்ஸ் சுத்தமா கேட்கல. இப்பயும் அப்படிதான் மேம். பிரேக் ஆகி தான் மேம் கேக்குது.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Ma'am, your voice break ஆகுது ma'am.
Hello.
மேம் சொல்லுங்க மேம். மேம் பேசுங்க மேம். மேம் மேம் கேக்குதா மேம்? ராஜேஸ்வரி மேம் உங்க ஆடியோ கனெக்ட் ஆகல மேம்.
Hello.
எஸ் மேம் எஸ் மேம் கேக்குது மேம். இப்ப
கேக்குதா?
இப்ப கேக்குது மேம். எஸ் மேம் எஸ் மேம்.
So in third case, if A can do a work in X days, A and B together in Y days, then how can you calculate these one day work is 1 by Y minus 1 by X. Therefore, B alone will take XY by X minus Y days. The next slide. If A and B together perform some part of work in X days, B and C together perform in Y days, C and A together perform in Z days, then what is A plus B's one day work? It is 1x, therefore we get 1 by x. B plus C is 1 by y, C plus A is 1 by z. If we add right side all, 1 by x plus 1 by z, y plus 1 by z is equal to, here note it down, 2 times A appear, 2 times B, 2 times C, therefore it is 2 times of A plus B plus C's one day work. Therefore, A plus B plus C's one day work is 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z divided by 2. Therefore, A plus B plus C will together complete the work in 2 by 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 by z days. Next. Then next case, if A works alone, then deduct A work from the total work of B and C to find the time taken by A alone. How can you calculate? Time required is A's work minus A plus B plus C's combined work is 2 by 1 by x minus 1 by y plus 1 by z. If B works alone, then time required is 2xyz divided by minus xy plus yz plus zx. In case C work alone, then time required is 2xyz by divided by xy minus yz plus zx. Next. Next slide. Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Divya ma'am, please move next slide. Divya ma'am.
Ma'am, I hear some unable and some unwanted.
Yeah, wait ma'am.
Okay. So men work hour related problem is, this is the formula, men days into hour divided by work is a constant. So here M is number of men, D is number of days, H is number of hours. The next one, if men are fixed, work is proportional to time. Note it down, men are fixed, work is proportional to time. If work is fixed, time is inversely proportional to men. Thus, M1 into T1 divided by W1 is equal to M2 into T2 by W2. Next. Next slide. So once you all have understood the following simple things, this chapter will become extremely easy for you. Number 1. Work and time are directly proportional to each other. Note it down. Work and time are directly proportional to each other. But number of men and time are inversely proportional to each other. So this is a major point for time and work problems. Then finally, work can be divided into equal parts. That means if a task is finished in 10 days, in one day you will finish 1/10th part of the work. So you follow this simple thing, time and work problem will be easiest one. Next. So next we are going to discuss about questions variety. Okay. So I will already give 4 types formulas. So now we are going to discuss about one by one types problems. Type 1. What is for type 1? Efficiency of 2 or more workers is given separately. Find how much time would they take to finish the work together. Next. For example, A can do in 15 days, B in 20 days. If they work on it together for 4 days, then fraction of the work that is left is, that is our question. So these are the options. We know that. What is A's 1 day work? 1/15. You take the reciprocal. B's 1 day work? B is in 20 days. Therefore, B's 1 day work is 1/20. Then A plus B's 1 day work is, we know that. What is the formula? Add A's work plus B's 1 day work. Therefore, 1/15 plus 1/20. We have to simplify. We get 7/60. A plus B together work for 4 days. Therefore, 1 day work is 7/60. Therefore, 4 days work is 7/60 into 4. So we get 7/15. Therefore, what is the question is the fraction of the work that is left. So I know I already told total work is the next one. Hello. So the remaining work, total work is, I already told it is 1. How many works are completed? 7/15. Therefore, the remaining work is 1 minus 7/15. That is 8/15. Okay. So read the question double time and answer it. Okay. The next problem. If A completes a work in 3 days, B completes in 5 days, C takes 10 days, how long they take to complete the work together? We know that. What is A's 1 day work? 1/3. B's 1/5. C's work is 1/10. Then A plus B plus C's 1 day work is, you can add these 3 values, that is 1/3 plus 1/5 plus 1/10. For simplification, you get 1 by 1.5. Therefore, A and B and A, B, C together will take 1.5 days to complete the work. The next one. Second type. Type 2. So first type, individually they are given. We are finding the together work. The second type is find the time required to complete the work. The first option, first case. By one worker, what is given? Total time taken will be given and one of the workers are given. Another case, either alone or together by the works for given times of work in combined form. So this is the second type for time and work problems. So next, for example, two painters P1 and P2 paint the bungalow in 3 days. Painter 1 alone can paint the bungalow in 12 days. The question is, how many days can P2 alone? So these are the options. So I already told, I will again remind you, if a person can do part of work in n days, the person's 1 day work is 1 by n. So here, they together, two painters can together, or how many days? 3 days. Therefore, B1 plus B2's 1 day work is 1 by 3. P1 painter work in 1 day work is 1 by 12. Then P2 painter 1 day work is 1 by 3 minus 1 by 12. Together work, whole work minus individual work. Therefore 1 by 3 minus 1 by 12. For the simplification, we get 1 by 4. Therefore P2 painter can do the work in 4 days. So this is the simplification. So the next problem, A can relay railway track between two given stations in 16 days. B can do the same job in 12 days. With the help of C, they did the job in 4 days. Then C alone can do the job in how many days? Okay, read it carefully. A can lay the railway track between two given station is 16 days. And B can do the same work in 12 days. With the help of C, they did the job in 4 days. Then C alone can do the job in how many days? So that is the question. Next. So A's 1 day work is 1 by 16. The next. Next.
Yep.
So what is given? A plus B plus, they had worked together with the help of C. They did the job in 4 days. Therefore, A plus B plus C's 1 day work is 1 by 4. A's 1 day work is 1 by 12. So the total work will be minus A alone and B alone. We get the C's 1 day work. This very simple problem, but understand carefully. So 1 by 4 minus of 1 by 16 plus 1 by 12. So for the simplification, you get 5 by 48. But the answer is C alone can do the work. Take the reciprocal. You get 48 by 5. But the answer is in the mixed form. Therefore, we get 9 into 3 by 5 days. Okay. Ma'am, I am audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Audible, ma'am.
Hello? No.
Hello,
The
ma'am.
next problem.
Ma'am, it's audible, ma'am.
Hello? The next one.
Ma'am, it's audible. Ma'am, Rajeshwari ma'am.
The next slide. Okay, ma'am. Now the next slide. Ma'am,
Rajeshwari ma'am.
Rani ma'am.
Rajeshwari ma'am. Yeah, now audible ma'am. Rajeshwari ma'am. Ma'am, நீங்க பேசுறது கேட்கல ma'am. Rajeshwari ma'am.
ma'am, எனக்கு disconnect ஆயிடுச்சு in between.
Okay ma'am. இப்ப வந்துச்சு ma'am.
Hello?
Yes ma'am. Now you
Hello?
can proceed now ma'am. You can proceed now ma'am.
Ma'am, PPT will not visible, ma'am. Okay. Now only it is visible. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, okay ma'am. Okay ma'am.
Okay, the next problem, sorry for the interruption. A can do a certain work in some same time in which B and C together can do it if A and B together could do it in 10 days, C alone in 50 days, then B alone could do it in how many days? This is the question. You just read the question carefully. The problem is very simple. So here, what is given? If A and B together could do it in 10 days. Therefore, A plus B's 1 day work is 1 by 10. C alone is 1 by 50. Therefore, A plus B plus C's 1 day work is 1 by 10 plus 1 by 50, that is 6 by 50, that is 3 by 25. Now, what is given in our first line? A can do a certain work in same time in which B and C together can do it. That is, A's 1 day work will be equal to B plus C's 1 day work. You have to substitute this value in previous one. What is A plus B plus C's 1 day work? 3 by 25. Here, A's 1 day work is B plus C's 1 day work. Therefore, you have to replace b plus So I will repeat again. So what is given? A plus B. So 1 day work is 1 by 10. C alone is 1 by 50. You can add these two. You get A plus B plus C is 1 day work. That is 1 by 10 plus 1 by 50. That is equal to 3 by 25. In our problem, what is first line given says A can do a certain work in the same time in which B and C together can do it. That is, A's 1 day work will be equal to B plus C's 1 day work. So you have to replace B plus C as A. Therefore, A plus A, that is 2A. 2 times of A's 1 day work is 3 by 25. Therefore, A's 1 day work will be calculated, that is 3 by 50. We know that. What is A plus B's 1 day work? 1 by 10. Now, A's 1 day work will be calculated. Therefore, B's 1 day work equal to 1 by 10 minus 3 by 50. For the simplification, you get 1 by 25. Therefore, B alone can do the work in 25 days. The problem is very simple. Hello?
எஸ் மேம். மேம் கேக்குது மேம்.
Ma'am, ஏன் இப்படி disconnect ஆகுது? I have no problem in my network. எனக்கு PPT visible இல்ல மேம். ஹலோ?
இப்பயும் வரலையா மேம்? PPT இப்பயும் தெரியலையா?
வந்துச்சு. Okay, okay.
ஓகே மேம்.
Shall I repeat this problem or shall I move to the next problem? Okay, the next problem. A and B can together finish the work in 30 days. They work together for 20 days. Then B left. After another 20 days, A finished the remaining work. In how many days A can alone finish the work? This is the problem. So A plus B's 20 days work is A plus B's 1 day work is 1 by 30. They are working 20 days. Therefore, 1 by 30 into 20, you get 2 by 3. Then after 20 days, B will be left. So how many works will be remain? I already told the whole work is 1. We are working to A plus B work for 20 days. So you have to calculate the remaining work. That is 1 minus 2 by 3. That is 1 by 3. So this 1 by 3 remaining work will be done by A in 20 days. Therefore, A work alone in 20 into 3. That is remaining work. So 20 into 3, that is 60 days. The next problem. The next type, the ratio problem. So that means find the time required to complete the work if one worker is more efficient than the other work and take the days in lesser than the other worker. Or else to complete the work by one of the workers if they work together, or if the work efficiency of 2 workers are given. So this is our third type. So we will see the problem. The next problem. So here Shakshi and can do a piece of work in 20 days. Tanya is 25% more efficient than Shakshi. Then the number of days taken by Tanya to do the same piece of work, that is Tanya alone can do how many days? That is the problem. So what is the relation between Tanya and Shakshi? Tanya is 25% more efficient. Therefore, the ratio, the time taken by Shakshi and Tanya. Note it down. Shakshi and Tanya is 125:100. Time taken, take the reverse part. I already first shown in first slide. Therefore, 125:100. Simply, you have to simplify. You get 5:4. Suppose Tanya alone work is X days we are taken. The ratio proportionality is 5:4 is equal to 20:6. That is 4 into 20 is equal to 5x. Therefore, x equal to, I will repeat, 4 into 20 is equal to 5x. Therefore, x equal to 4 into 20 divided by 5. For the simplification, we get 16 days. Therefore, Tanya alone do the problem in 16 days. Okay. So read the question and do the correct way. The next problem. So here, Monica is twice as good as Sonika. Okay, Monica is twice as good in Sonika. And together they complete a piece of work in 20 days. In how many days will Monica alone will finish the work? That is the question. Okay. For our remaining, if A is X times as good work B, the ratio work done by is A and B is X:1. Work done is X:1. If it is time taken is 1:X. So here Monica's 1 day work is 2, Sonika's 1 day work is 2:1. Therefore, Monica plus Sonika's 1 day work is, it is given as 1/20. In ratio proportional, no problems. So divide 1/20 in the ratio 2:1. So just to remind, how can you calculate this value? Divide the number A into ratio of X and Y we have the first part. So what is A here? 1 by 20. What is the ratio? 2:1. Therefore, Monica's one-day work is 1 by 20 into 2. That is A into X divided by X plus Y. That is 2 plus 1. Therefore, which is equal to 1 by 30. Therefore, Monica will do the work alone in 30 days. So, how can you calculate the ratio proportionality? This is the short way. Okay, this very simple problem. The next one. Next. Next. Hello? Okay, the next problem. Puja is twice as efficient as Aarti and it takes 90 days less than Aarti to complete the job. Find the time in which they can finish the job together. Okay. So here note it down. Puja complete work in X days if you take. Aarti will take double more efficient twice. So we get 2x. Do the complete the same job. As Puja takes 90 days less than Aarti. So we get x equal to 2x minus 90. So therefore x equal to 90. Part job done by Puja's one-day work is 1 by 90. Aarti is twice efficient. Puja is twice efficient as Aarti. Therefore, Aarti's one-day work is 1 by 180. I will repeat. Puja is efficient compared to Aarti. Therefore, Puja's one-day work is 1 by 90. Aarti's one-day work is 1 by 180. The next. Therefore, Puja and Aarti, that is complete the same work together, we get 1 by 90 plus 1 by 180. So we get 1 by 160. Therefore, they complete the work together in 60 days. Okay. The another method, simple method, the next one. Next. So this is another alternative method. If A is m times efficient as B, takes the days less than BD, this is the formula T equal to m into D by m squared minus 1. So here days is 90. So 2 is efficiency proportionality is 2. So 2 into 90 divided by m squared, that is 2 squared minus 1. So we get 60 days. So alternative method, but every time you find new formula, it will be difficult. That's why I am saying prove the same unique way. The next one. One second. So the next problem. A is thrice as good work as B. Therefore, there is able to finish in 60 days less than B. Working together, they can do it in how many days? So what is the ratio between A and B? Time taken. So that is 1:3. It is work done 3:1. So time difference is 3 minus 1, that is 2 days. So in difference of 2 days, B takes 3 days. In difference of 60 days, B takes 3 by 2 into 60, that is 90 days. Therefore, A takes 30 days to do the work. Therefore, A's one-day work is 1 by 30. B's one day work is 1 by 90. Therefore, A plus B together's one day work is 1 by 30 plus 1 by 90. That is 2 by 45. So, A, B and B together can do the work in 45 by 2, that is 22 and a half days. So here you have to read the question carefully and do it. It is very simple problem, always asking. The next problem. Okay, the next problem. If 6 men and 8 boys can do a piece of work in 10 days, while 26 men and 46 boys can do in 2 days. Time taken, what is 15 men and 20 boys do these work in same type of work. So we take, let us consider, one man's one day work is X. One boy's one day work is Y. First one, 6 men and 8 boys can do a piece of work in 10 days. Therefore, 6x plus 8y is equal to 1 by 10. While 26 men and 48 boys can do the same work in 2 days. Therefore, 26x plus 48y is equal to 1 by 2. So, you can solve these two equations. You get x equal to 1 by 100, y equal to 1 by 200. So, this is not our question. Our question is the time taken by 15 men and 20 boys in doing the same type of work. Therefore, 15x, that is, question is 15x plus 20y. Therefore, 15 into 1 by 100 plus 20 into 1 by 200, we get 1 by 4. Therefore, 15 men and 20 boys can do the work in 4 days. The next one. So, this is another problem. You can easily solve. The next one. Shall I repeat? So, here note it down. A takes twice as much time B, thrice as much time C. So, if you take A as take X, so B takes twice as A this. Therefore, X by 2, thrice as B, therefore X by 3. So, they are worked together in 2 days. Therefore, 1 by X plus 2 by X plus 3 by X. Take the reciprocal. That is equal to 1 by 2. If you add left side, you get 6 by X equal to 1 by 2. Therefore, X equal to 12. The question is, B can do the work alone. So, what is the proportionality for B? X by 2. Therefore, 6 days, B alone can do this work. The next problem. A and B can do a piece of work in 30 days. A working for 16 days. B finished the remaining work alone in 44 days. In how many days shall B finish the whole work alone? So, what is A's one day work? If you take X, B's one day work is Y together. Therefore, X plus Y will be given as 1 by 30. Then, A having worked for 16 days, therefore, and B finished the remaining work. Total work is 1. Therefore, we get 16x plus 44y is equal to 1. I will repeat. A and B together can do a piece of work in 30 days. Therefore, x plus y equal to 1 by 30. A having worked for 16 days, that is 16x. B finished the remaining work alone in 44 days. Therefore, 44y. The total work will be 1. Therefore, 16x plus 44y equal to 1. Solving these two equations, you get x and y values. Therefore, B alone can do in 60 days. So, if you frame this equation, the problem will be easiest one. The next problem. Women can do a work in 16 days. 60 men can complete the same work in 15 days. What is the ratio between these two? Okay. So, how many women working? 20 days. Men working days is 16 men work. Therefore, 20 into 16 women and they can complete in a work in 1 day. Therefore, one woman's 1 day work is 1 by 320. The same way, 16 men work in 15 days. Therefore, 16 into 15 men can complete a work in 1 day. That is the meaning. Therefore, one man's 1 day work equal to 1 by 240. Take the ratio is question. Therefore, you take the ratio 1 by 240 is to 1 by 320. Therefore, we have to simplify these two. We get 1 by 3 is to 1 by 4. Then don't do immediately. Because in hurry we are putting 3 is to 4. No, in ratio the answer is reverse. That is cross multiple. That is 4 is to 3 is the answer. In a hurry we are choosing 3 is to 4. No, the ratio problem is you do some little more attention. So the answer is 4 is to 3. The next problem. This is our last time. Calculate the time required by men or combinations. So how can you calculate the time required? That is our fourth type. The next one. 6 men can pack 12 boxes in 7 days by working 7 hours. In how many days can 14 men pack in 18 boxes if they work in 9 hours? So this is the formula. I already told both are constant. Can you remember? So they are constant. Therefore they are equal. So M1 into D1 into H1 divided by W1 is equal to, because the same work they are doing. So M2 into D2 into H2 divided by W2. So here our question is, what is D2? So what is D2? Just the simplification. So you just remember this formula, the problem is very easiest one. So here, how many men first work? 6 men. So 6 into, how many days they are working? 7 days. How many hours they are work? 7 hours. So we put on here, substitute each and every values. You have to calculate the value of D2. That is 3.5 days. The next. Any queries? If you have any doubts, please contact me. This is my email ID.
Yeah, participants, if you have any queries, please put it on the chat box.
So in a TNPSC exam, 25 question if arise, 2, 3 or more problems must come from time and work. So if you see this video in your home, you must get it 3 or you have to try 3 or 4. Thank you, participants. Thank you, organizers.
Thank you, ma'am. Suganya, ma'am.
Ma'am.
If any questions come, please mail to me, ma'am. I will answer.
Audible?
Yes, ma'am. You can. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It's audible.
May I invite Revati ma'am, TNT Research Scholar, Chennai, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon to all. No duty is more urgent than that of returning thanks. I deem it a great honor and privilege to purpose the vote of thanks on this memorable occasion. Let me first of all start by giving glory to the Almighty God for making today's occasion a grand success. I would like to express my profound gratitude to our resource person, Mrs. R. Rajeshwari, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, Fatima College, who despite her busy schedule has found time to grace this occasion. A good innovative webinar. It has really made us think a lot. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your valuable presentation. I express a sincere thanks to our Vice Chancellor, Registrar Sir, Controller of Examinations, HODs, and all professors who are all the supports of TNTU. Now I would like to extend my heartfelt special thanks to my guide as well as Program Coordinator, Dr.N.Ramakrishnan Sir, Member Syndicate, Head, Professor and Head, Department of Education and Technology, Tamilnadu Education University, for their valuable guidance and encouragement for all of us. Thank you so much, sir. Then I would like to sincere thanks to our Secretary, Dr. Asa Kumar Sir, and Director, Shakti Pranay Sir, Mangikasi Group of Institutions, Madurai, for their moral support. And I would like to thank Dept. Rani ma'am, Assistant Professor, Arlandar College of Education, immediately arranged the resource person, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. And also express my thanks to our Principal, Dr. M. Arika Priscilla, Mangikasi College of Education for Women, for their guidance. Thank you, ma'am. My special thanks to all the principals, teacher educators, student teachers from various colleges. Last but not least, I thanks to our team members making this webinar a grand success. Thank you, our team members. Once again, I thank you all for your attention and also suggesting with your opinion. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, Revati ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Suvanya ma'am. Yes. Thank you, Rajeshwari ma'am. Shall I wind up the session, ma'am? Yeah, Rajeshwari ma'am, shall I wind up the session? Okay, thank you, dear participants. Thank you for your